The Coruscant ceasefire, a treaty meant to shatter the Republic, has become a festering wound for the Sith. One of Arcadia's allies, his face contorted with rage, confronts him. "We were winning," he shouts, his voice echoing in the Grand Chamber. "The Senate dissolved the moment you agreed to this farce. Why is it still in effect? Why do you let the Republic rebuild?" Arcadia listens, his expression unreadable. His ally's words hang in the air, a challenge to his authority. Suddenly, the air crackles. The ally gasps, clutching at his throat, lifted off his feet by an unseen force. Arcadia's hand is outstretched. He could end him right here, right now. But he doesn't. He lets the man drop, gasping for air. "I thought it would break their spirit," Arcadia says, his voice a low growl. "I was wrong. I underestimated their will to fight. But their time is running out." Later, Arcadia's spymaster, a woman with piercing eyes and 2 red lightsabers, reports in. She's been investigating Kira, another of Arcadia's inner circle. Her programming has been altering for some time. "I share your suspicions about Kira," the spymaster admits, "but I've found nothing. She's clean." Arcadia isn't convinced. His instincts tell him something is amiss. He feels a betrayal brewing, a current of deceit flowing just beneath the surface of his new order. He tells the spymaster to keep watching. Every shadow, every whispered word must be scrutinized. The Republic may have been underestimated, but he will not make the same mistake with those closest to him. Unseen by Sith eyes, Kira moves through the underlevels of Coruscant. She meets a figure cloaked in the shadows of a forgotten alleyway. It's General Fortney, a respected and skilled warrior among his people. Kira hands him a data chip. "Sith intelligence," she whispers, "but Arcadia's latest movements, troop deployments, everything." Fortney takes the chip, his expression grim. "You're taking a great risk, Kira," she knows. Every secret meeting, every piece of information she passes is a dance with death. But it's a dance she's willing to perform for the Republic, for what's right. Just as their clandestine meeting concludes, a figure emerges from the darkness. It's the spymaster, her red lightsabers igniting with a sinister hum. "I knew it," she snarls, her eyes locked on Kira. "Traitor." Kira doesn't flinch. She draws her twin swords. But as they ignite, the blood-red blades flicker, shift, and burn a brilliant, vibrant green. A gasp escapes the spymaster. Green, the color of a Jedi. A fierce duel erupts. The spymaster is skilled, relentless, her red sabers a spinning vortex of death. Kira, however, is fighting with the full power of the light side. Her green blades a blur of defensive grace and sharp, precise counters. Despite her courage, the spymaster's raw aggression and experience begin to overwhelm her. The spymaster finds an opening. A powerful strike sends Kira reeling, disarmed. As the spymaster raises her weapon for the final blow, General Fortney lunges from the shadows, his military training evident in his swift, disabling strike. He slams the hilt of his blaster into the spy master's temple, and she collapses unconscious. "We can't keep doing this," Fortney says, helping Kira to her feet. "It's too dangerous." Kira, shaken but resolute, retrieves her swords. "I agree," she says, her voice trembling slightly. The shock of the fight is still coursing through her. "You need to get off Coruscant," Fortney urges. "He'll hunt you down." Kira looks towards the towering spires of the Sith-occupied district. Fear, cold and sharp, grips her. "I can't," she whispers. "Arcadia, he's too powerful. There's nowhere I could hide." Fortney places a hand on her shoulder. "The Republic is still fighting. We have allies. You wouldn't be alone." But the fear of Arcadia is a prison she can't seem to escape. "He'll come for me," she insists. Fortney's expression softens with a hint of sorrow. "Kira," he says gently, "there might not be an us for him to come back to if this war continues." But Kira shakes her head, refusing to believe it. "He'll be back," she says, a desperate hope in her voice. "He has to be." While the dramas of traitors unfold, Arcadia's plans are moving forward. His spies and secret allies, embedded deep within the Republic's own forces on Coruscant, are enacting his will. Critical weapons systems mysteriously fail. Starfighter engines malfunction on the launch pads. Munitions depots report critical shortages of correctly calibrated power packs. The Republic military, scrambling to rebuild, finds itself hamstrung by inexplicable, widespread sabotage. This calculated chaos is Arcadia's true weapon in this ceasefire. Meanwhile, a covert Republic ally, the Sangheili, prepares a daring strike. They have been discreetly aiding the Republic, providing intelligence and conducting surgical strikes. Their mission: to raid a Sith supply freighter and capture vital resources. They board the ship with silent, deadly efficiency, expecting to find weapons, fuel, and medical supplies. They find nothing. The cargo holds are completely empty. It's a trap. An alarm blares through the vacant corridors as the ship's self-destruct sequence activates. The Sangheili warriors scramble, fighting their way back to their boarding craft. But it's too late. The Sith ship erupts in a blinding flash of light, a silent, expanding sphere of destruction in the void of space. The entire Sangheili assault force is vaporized, their bravery and sacrifice erased in an instant. Back in his command center, Arcadia reads the report of the Sangheili's failed ambush. A small, cruel smile plays on his lips. His plan worked perfectly. The empty freighter was bait, a way to eliminate a troublesome thorn in his side. At that moment, his spy master enters. Holding her head, she reports the success of the sabotage efforts across Coruscant, but her voice is laced with confusion. "I don't understand," she confesses. "The last thing I remember is confronting Kira. After that, it's a blank." Arcadia files this information away. An oddity, but not a priority. He tells her to inform his apprentice. Just then, a technician approaches, his eyes wide with excitement. "Lord Arcadia," he says, bowing low, "the final calibrations are complete. your ultimate weapon. It is ready. Arcadia looks out at the cityscape of Coruscant, the heart of the galaxy he now holds in his grip. The pieces are all in place. The Jedi are a memory. The Republic is crippled, and his enemies are falling into his traps. Soon, the entire galaxy will know his power. His true reign is about to begin. Thank you everyone for watching. I know these outros don't always appear and I apologize. If you enjoyed this, please like and share.